Hi Filipino learners! My name is JC. Kamusta kayo? In today's video, we are gonna learn how to use ito, iyan, and iyon. Ito, iyan, and iyon are demonstrative pronouns. So they're used when you want to point to or you want to refer to a specific object. In English, we have this, that, these, and those. Okay, let's begin with ito. You use this when you want to refer to something that is close to you. It could be something that you're holding or something that is just near you. To make it simple, you use ito in Filipino if you want to say this or these in English. Like when you say, iyo ba ito? Is this yours? Ginawa ko ito para sa'yo. I made this for you. Mga gamit niya ito. These are his things. In my third example, things or mga gamit is already plural. So in English, we use these instead of this. But in Filipino, we still use ito. It doesn't matter if it's singular or plural. Also, we sometimes shorten ito to to with an apostrophe. So, here you can say, iyo ba to? Ginawa ko to para sa'yo. Mga gamit niya to. Next is iyan. Iyan is that or those in English. And you use it when you want to refer to something that is not near you but is near to the person that you're talking to. Halimbawa, iyan ba ang isusuot mo? Is that what you will wear? Masarap yan. That is delicious. And again, we also shorten this. Instead of iyan, we sometimes say yan with an apostrophe. So, yan ba ang isusuot mo? Or masarap yan. Last one is iyon. Now, iyon is also that or those in English, but this time you are referring to something that is far from both you and the person that you're talking to. Halimbawa, nakita mo ba iyon? Did you see that? So you're probably pointing at or you're probably referring to something that is far from you and the listener. Next one, gusto kong bilhin yun. I want to buy that. Again, you're probably pointing at something that is far from you and the listener. And also for this one, we use the shortened form. We have yon or yun, both with an apostrophe. Nakita mo ba yun? Or nakita mo ba yun? Gusto kong bilhin yun. Or gusto kong bilhin yun. Okay, now in English, the demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjectives used are the same. This, that, these, and those. In Filipino, however, to turn the demonstrative pronoun into demonstrative adjectives, you have to do the following. For ito or to, you have to add ng at the end. So that will be itong or tong. For iyon and iyan, you have to change the letter N to letter NG. So for iyan, you'll have iyang or yang. And for iyon, you'll have iyong, yong, or yung. So, when do you know when to use demonstrative adjectives? So demonstrative adjectives identify something or someone. Therefore, it's gonna be followed by a noun. Let me give you some examples. This fish, itong isda. That book, yang libro. That bird, yung ibon. So as you can see, a noun is right after the demonstrative adjective. Okay, let's try using them in sentences. I will cook this fish. Iluluto ko itong isda. That book is mine. Akin yang libro. Look at that bird. Tignan mo yung ibon. Well, that is it for today. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. And for more videos like this, you may subscribe to this channel. Salamat sa panunood. Sa susunod ulit. Paalam.